It's the Pit Parade, a nostalgic look at the Pittsburgh scene from the KDKA TV archives. The sound of sirens filled the streets of Pittsburgh this week in 1953 for a true-to-life test of the city's civil defense plan. It was a statewide test, unannounced to the public, and the Pit Parade camera crews took this vantage point overlooking the corner of 5th and Liberty. At exactly 2:35, the alert was sounded. Drivers and pedestrians on downtown streets did it right by the book. Stopped traffic and cleared the sidewalks just in case Pittsburgh was under an air attack. We were not, but if it ever happened, we were ready. The war was finally over for a Pittsburgh boy who spent years as a prisoner in Korea. The headlines trumpeted the good news. The Reds were letting PFC Prabutsky go. He was the first prisoner of war from Pittsburgh to be swapped for a communist prisoner. Pit Parade paid his family a visit.
That's right. I hadn't heard from him since he was captured in 1950 for about a year later. And then I got a Christmas card from him in 51, and I thought for sure that he was killed because
he wasn't. He was coming home to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looked a little different this week. The calendar may have said April the 24th, but the weather said winter. The city got hit with snow this week, thick enough to cause icy conditions and keep travelers on their toes. People downtown were using umbrellas to ward off the white stuff. Everyone's heard of April showers, but April snow? It made weather history. The history of Israel was still not very long, but Pittsburghers were participating in it. Commissioner John Kane accepted an Israeli flag this week from 3 Jewish organizations to be an official flag for the city of Pittsburgh. The reason, April of 1953, was the 5th anniversary of the birth of Israel as a nation. The Blue Star of David on the white field flew proudly at the courthouse. It was a proud parade of Pittsburgh's prettiest petunias outside Forbes Field. The event was the Pirates' first Ladies' Day at the ballpark. These gals took a different approach to baseball. They brought opera glasses to the game and certainly got the share of attention from Ralph Kiner. He was no dummy, a ballpark full of lovelies. And the Bucks played like they wanted to impress the female fans. They beat the New York Giants 6-5. It was time for hairdos and called stripes the week of April the 24th, 1953. Saying cheery-ho in video, Bill Burns for Pit Parade.